All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the second destination in Cell's World Tour, and that is against Omega Shenron. A very good showing against Red Zone Cell Max. As I did say before, and it is going to hold him back slightly, there are some good units and some great units that can be run with EZA LR Cell. The only thing is their ceiling, their cap, does hinder, of course, the whole team just because of where defenses lie and being able to tank stuff in red zone. There's not many superstars that go on this team that can just handle red zone like a lot of super units can, or like the top upper echelons of extreme units. They don't go on the categories with Cell and work well with Cell, and so it holds the team and Cell back himself. But we are starting with 251k defense. If we do avoid the 18 key, we will get that 30% defense raise. I feel like we should be, I mean, we kind of don't have a choice here because both 19-inch row and Gohan are locked right now. So, but at least Gohan has guard right now, but I would prefer if he didn't get super attacked in slot 1 just because he hasn't stacked up yet. This isn't a bad starting rotation by any means. Like, it can work. We've got the 19-inch row support. Gohan's there with a guard. He can stack up a bit. And then Cell's in slot 2, we're going to get the 30% defense raise. We have the built-in 50% chance of launching an additional super. We could get the second raise, and then because of the dupes, we could potentially get the third 30% defensive raise just because we've gone down the 12 key route and not get an 18 key off to get the triple super of 12 keys. So at least that's a possibility. So Cell should be tanking completely fine here. I mean, we've double, triple supered there, so I don't really mind being supered against Gohan considering he does have guard. Yeah, 86k, that's fine. Of course, we're not going to be doing the most damage on this turn, but at least Gohan's building up. Cell's just done a big 3.3 million crit and hit an additional. If he hits another crit, that's like in the realms of near 7 mil. Ah, there we go, literally. Ah, and he even got the triple. So even if he was to be super attacked, he probably would have tanked it pretty well. Did we get a third crit? Is that... No, but I mean, he's done a bag of damage there. And of course, the basics are doing double digits. They are doing nothing. Now, how much on a basic is the Shadow Dragon's going to do to 19 and Jiro, though? That's the only thing I'm a little bit concerned with, I've got to be honest. Or they can dodge. Or they can dodge. That's also fine. Are you locked or sealed? You're both. Okay. I feel like just to be safe, we may have to pop... No, I really don't want to pop a Whis. But considering he's locked and we can't super attack with him, I'm actually, just to be safe, gonna have to do it. Like, it just has to be done. This is the only thing, this is what I'm talking about. Because Cell doesn't have, like, other, like, superstar units around him on, like, his 200% lead. Like, yes, you could swap out a few units. Like, we could have brought Metacaller with us, but that means, what, we lose 19 and Jiro, which the support is handy. I mean, we could take him off a 19 and Jiro. But even then with the transforming Cell, like especially with the locking and the ceiling, like we don't really want to lose transforming Cell because of the 200% lead. And then if we was going to bring Metacaller, we need the power absorption part of his category leads as well. As I said, it's the units are still very good. It's just they have a ceiling, they have a cap on how well they do in red zone, which hinders Cell. And it kind of makes me sit there just like, oh, bruv. Like Cell's just... He's going to be amazing in all of the red zone stages. Like, he can do so much damage. His defense can get to more than solid lengths to be able to tank all of red zone bosses' attacks. You know, the Whis, he'll tank all the supers just fine, especially if you're getting all the orbs you need. But it's just... It's the other units that hold him back. I mean, we have a Whis active, so I'm just going to leave Cell in slot 1 just because I want to see how much he tanks. But you should be fine to tank all of this. 200k defense with a Whis, because we do have, near enough full health, or we do have full HP now. That's why we have all that defense. How much is he going to take on a super? 220 something K defense with a Whis active. How much does this do? 147k. That's not bad. That's not bad. So that means post super, especially with all the additionals he can possibly get with a Whis active, super attack from the Shadow Dragons in the first phase will probably do next to no damage to him. And I mean, we're launching additional supers, so Dokkan could have been nice and let them super attack after we super attack, just to save a little bit of health, but it is what it is. 19 in a row hill at least. At least Gohan stacking. I mean, I could actually keep this rotation for the entire run and just have some like 19 and Jerome and like the Cell units floating just to trigger some more of them links the further we get in. I might do that. I'm not gonna lie. Just because Gohan stacks and has God, I might just leave him in slot 1. Because of the key they get in their passive and, you know, they share Fierce Battle, they don't actually link up too badly. It's just the majority of their attack links we're missing out on. I think Cell more so because of big bad bosses. Like, that's a big link to miss out on, especially at level 10. But I mean, we'll be triggering it like every other turn at least. So there's that. At least this phase, the transforming cells do have type advantage. Now, we don't have a Whis active anymore. See, I don't want to pop an item, but are we actually going to need to pop one now because of 19 and Giro? I'm going to risk it and hopefully we don't have to. But I feel like a 19 Whis would have to be used because of 19 and Giro. I mean, if they get an additional and also dodge, which, I mean, I do have a dupe in them. They do have additional and dodge. Just obviously because it's one dupe, they don't have a lot. But as long as an additional happens from the dupe system, or maybe a dodge, like some dodges here and there, I feel like we should be okay. But I don't want to pop another Whis again so soon. Now there's the potential they could be super attacked, which worries me more. This is what I'm saying, just the units that surround Cell just aren't on his level or even kind of like just under it. Oh, really? Dodge it, please. Oh, yes! Oh no, wait, they absorb it, don't they? I completely forgot about that. So now we have full HP, which is great. Okay, that's a lot of damage, but that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I completely forgot they absorb super attacks for healing. I forgot about that! Oh, that was great. I mean, we could have the rotation of this cell with EZA cell just because of the type advantage. That could actually... We actually do need to leave some HP. Like, we need to get our HP down to the 40% threshold so we can get cell to transform. But again, I think just because Gohan has God, and at this point, this cell doesn't link that well with this cell just because we need him to get to, like, the perfect form. I will leave that cell floating for the time being. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get the second form cell to super attack. I mean, the friend one's rainbow, so there's the potential of an additional, so hopefully that pops or he dodges. I said this is the main thing that holds Cell back, which is really annoying just because of how good he is in harder content and how good his EZA is. Like, I easily put him second. Like, Gohan's clear number 1, but Cell is easily second in terms of like best EZAs in the game. But I don't know if there was just a couple more, like maybe like 2, maybe even 3, but 2 would just be enough. Double digits on this phase, which is good. But if there was just like 1 or 2 more units that were on that like kind of superstar level to kind of complement Cell, or just basically have enough defense to be able to tank the majority of red zone bosses for double digits, or like had guard or like damage reduction, like the bird coups of the super extreme, like the super type teams or god coup. If we just had a few more units like those that can go with Cell, it would be fine. Like, it really would be fine. Now, what do I want to do here? I mean, if we can 18 key with him, we can get, what, a 30% defense raise? Oh, yeah, no, I keep forgetting he doesn't get any defense raise on super. He gets the defense from performing a super attack. But he does have type disadvantage. Or do I use this? I'm going to use this, just because either way, we're going to have to either use a Whis, which, I mean, if the Fizz, EZA, Cell, and Cell Juniors get super attacked even with Whis, that's still going to hurt them because of the type disadvantage. So I'm just going to use the Usher for 1 turn, and then hopefully save the Whis for the final phase. Again, I don't think we're going to beat this. I said that about Cell Max, we ended up beating it, but I really don't think we're going to beat this one. But I feel like Cell is showing how good he can be. And again, he hasn't even transformed yet. Like, he hasn't even transformed yet, and he's doing really well. It's just the units that surround him. I said, if there were just like 2 more units that were kind of, you know, that were there just for pure tanking reasons or on that superstar level. Like, if they had a bird coup on this team with, like, I don't know, a EZA Gogeta type unit on this team, we'd actually probably be okay. But because like the majority of the team we have to worry about defensively, like even transforming Soul, like he should be okay, but like in the beginning, he can get you caught, I won't lie. We have max HP. Of course, with the support max HP, Cell has 251k defense. With the 30% defense raise, Cell is more than okay. The only thing is... The only thing is... We need to lose enough HP to get that to get to the 40% threshold so we can get him transformed, but we need to take enough damage to do that, but not too much that we don't die. Which there's a big risk. Oh, really? Do you have to do that? I mean, we've got the additional, which is good. It means we've got two 30% defenses raised, but did you have to dodge the first super attack? Like, couldn't you just take some more damage? Brother, what's your problem? At least if these two get super attacked, they can absorb it. And we will survive. As I said, we just need to have enough HP to transform and not too much that we die. And this is a good start. Okay, we're not being super attacked. We're getting there. We're getting there. And we're also getting the last transforming Cell transformed. But extreme Dokkan, man, you need to show extreme teams. You need to show extreme units some just a bit more love. I can't lie, just a bit more. I'm not gonna lie. I think because of EZA Cell and Cell Juniors, I think that just has to happen. Like, we have to pop a Whis. We can't even get the androids that many orbs, but at least we have a Whis active, so it's not too bad, I guess. Okay, if you're gonna super attack anyone, androids or transform in Cell, do not big crit. Actually, we could actually do enough damage from this Cell alone to get into the next phase and still have the Whis active. Oh, of course. As soon as I say that, I'm gonna stop super attacking. Blood, you're rainbowed. What are you doing? Brother, what are you doing to me? I mean, you could crit or not. Could get an additional though. I mean, I'll take that. So far, so good though. Oh, how much damage is it gonna do? You know what? That's actually a lot better than I thought. But if we didn't have an item active, we're probably dead right now. Because the team has like, I don't think the team even has 600k health. 19 Enduro's healing's not enough. At least we're going to transform with Cell. And at least we can also transform with Gohan as well. Because the entire team is an androids team. But, yeah, that was actually a lot better than I thought it was. But without an item active, we probably were dead. Actually, no, we do have 600k health. Just about. But we probably would have been dead there. If not, like, you would have to literally just blow on us and we'd be dead. Oh, wait, what? We don't have 40% HP or less. That's not 40% HP or less. Oh, really? I mean, I'm actually not going to transform Gohan just because if I transform Gohan, we're going to have that 20 million attack stat flying about, and there's a big chance that Gohan just ends up obliterating Omega Shenron, which I don't really want. Because I want Cell to transform. I can't believe that weren't enough. Damn, we're probably like a smidgen of HP away from actually getting the 40% HP threshold. We don't have any Whis left. And Omega's basics on this phase do quite a bit of damage, like quite a bit. I mean, we're gonna get a Dokkan attack, but we have to survive this first. Okay, 70k, again, it's a lot to be taken right now. But like one of the better units that go on the 200% category lead with Cell that you'll be running with EZA LR Cell. It's not as bad as I thought, considering I'm pretty sure Omega at this point does like just over 400k on basics. But at least he has the KO super now, which I don't think we're going to kill Omega. Unless I transform Gohan and then potentially Cell with him, but mainly just Gohan at this point. Not a single additional. Brother, you are a rainbow. Brother, you have additionals and crits built in. Where's the additionals? Cool, you dodge like every attack, but you have additionals. You didn't want to do another one after the Dokkan attack. That's wild to me. That's wild. But yeah. At least Shenron has the KO attack. The only thing is, I mean, we could actually absorb it if we're lucky enough with 19 in Giro. That would be pretty funny. But I don't think we're going to kill him in time unless I get Gohan to come out, because Cell's just... Okay, no, because we can't transform Cell at this point either. We're not going to be able to transform Cell. Like, our HP hasn't dipped enough. Like, obviously, if we got Cell out at this point, Cell will be able to do enough damage to absolutely melt a Mega Shenron's health bar. Not to mention as well, because he then gets to the 50% attack and defense raise, and there's a built-in additional, and again, the possibility of a dupe system additional, he would have enough defense, like probably post 1 super, but definitely post 2. And with the built-in additional, that's easily possible, and again with dupes, but more so because it's built in. And especially because if you don't have dupes, having it built in, you know, still means he's like, you know, going to be very good here. To be able to tank Omega's basics at this point, definitely, even with 400k on basics, because of those 50% defense raises when he transforms. It's just the damage we miss out on. Like, it's just the damage we miss out on. I mean, that was a good 4.5 mil crit, but it's just like the 15 million attack stats we're missing out on right now. It's so annoying because we're on track to get him transformed, but then we got the Dokkan attack, and we're actually, they could nullify this. Oh my god, I forgot they could do that as well. Like, I was like, hold on, they have a nullify. I mean, we're still alive, but we're not going to get Cell transformed, which is a huge shame again. But because of how good Cell is transformed, he would do enough damage to absolutely melt a Mega Shenron's health bar. Even if we didn't have 19 in Giro, and especially in this case with the KO Super, because we would have been dead. Because we had the androids there to nullify it, at least they're good for a Mega Shenron for this, because they can nullify the super attacks along the way to, you know, stop you from taking more damage, but more so, you can nullify the KO, which means obviously you're not going to die. But Cell would do enough damage to literally melt a Mega Shenron's health bar, where that probably wouldn't be a concern. And defensively, he would be able to tank his double digits on the basics anyway, because of the 50% attack and defense raise, and then potentially an additional as well. It's kind of a shame we didn't get him transformed again. But yeah, the other units on the team definitely kind of hinder him a little bit. I mean, it would help if also I have like dupes in my transforming Cell. I mean, the rest of them do have dupes, just not many, apart from the EZA Fizz Cell and also the Dokkan Fest androids. But he definitely needs some more superstars around him. But still, I guess that kind of shows how good he is and how good the other units can be. But again, they do have that cap. They do have that ceiling. And just have that versatility with like nullifies, healing, etc. and support. That's what androids have always been good at, like the versatility of all their units. So I mean, that does show one thing, and I haven't had to transform him twice. But I have had to bring Gohan with me. So, good and bad points, but we haven't managed to transform him again, but he's still done really well. He handled himself easily, still done good damage, especially with the crit as well, even pre-transformation. But do let me think down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video, guys, and peace!